Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike. My name is Mike and I'll be your host for the next hour. Now, I have been itching all day to get into this, and I've just finished work and I thought I'd get straight onto it. So I'm going to get one of Sharon's beautiful pens and let's get going. So I imagine it's going to be quite the dark colours here today. It's gonna probably whiz by because it's a lot of colour blocks, so I think I'd like to start off with this A. We'll get a bit of wax on a multi-place and we'll try and get some multi-placing done here today. So close to finishing this gorgeous little frog off of Eli the Frog. So is there any? No. Okay, so how is everybody doing today? It's been really lovely weather today. It's been quite lovely indeed. You know, nice and blue skies for a change, which is lovely. And already you can see I've already put 3 down and it's whizzed by, so yeah. Now, there might be a short delay because when you're diamond painting, you don't really know how many sessions you're going to have until obviously you come to the end of the hour, and then you get like a rough idea of sort of where it's going to be. I'm going to put some more wax on. Yeah, you get a sort of rough idea as to how many more sessions it's going to squeeze in, but I'm going to hope that we've only got 3 to do. I reckon I'm going to say about 3 more sessions. Now, last night, I'm still backlogged with Big Brother by 3 days, and I thought, well, I better watch the eviction, because if I'm watching catch up, then I'm not going to know who's been evicted, and I could still be watching the person in the house that is still there but's been evicted, if that makes sense. Now, last night it was unfortunately Caroline, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I wanted her to win, so I'm sort of like not really sure who I want to win now. I really wanted her to win, but I reckon I'm going to say Richard. I'd like to see Richard win, or Cameron. So we've still got good chances. I don't think has Cameron ever been up for eviction? I can't remember, but I think he's had like 1 or 2 nominations. But yeah, I don't really know. So yeah, because it's getting quite overcast in here, I'm going to put the light on just to give me a little bit of a boost, because when it gets to sort of this time, it's sort of you know, it gets a bit of hard to see where you're going on the thing. Now, they did say on the live, oh, that's better, I can see what I'm doing now. Yeah, they did say on the live that apparently it is the final week of Big Brother. So, hallelujah. Because, as I say, I love the show, but it's just on far too long. And I've already seen TikTok videos to say that there's supposed to be one in January. So, I cannot, like, I'm eagerly waiting for this last sort of week of Big Brother, because it means I'm going to get back my normal sleep pattern of, you know, 12 o'clock as opposed to 1:30 in the morning, because the live stream will not be on. So, and then obviously we get the jungle come on at the 16th, but that's going to be nice because they normally they did axe the after show, but they bring it back, so you'll have like the main show and then you'll have like the after show, and that's it. It's like a 2-hour slot, but obviously when it's like booting them out the camp, it will be on a little bit extra, so like an hour and a half or so. But the first night it's going to be quite a long one, because they've got to get all the keep saying housemates, they've got to get all the campmates in. So yeah, so we'll have to see who's going in. I mean, they show you like who might be going into the jungle online, but I never believe it until I actually see it. So I'd like to see it first before, you know, see, like, rather than see a video of someone saying that they might go in and it's, you know, you could get excited and then, you know, they might not be going in. I'd rather see from when it goes live, when it's there. And then you'll get to see who goes in. Now, it is filmed in Australia, so when we watch it, it will be 9 o'clock here and at night, and 7 o'clock in the morning over there. Because I have like a little count on the screen that you can see when it's on and that. So yeah, so we'll be having that. Now we've got C. Okay, lovely. So yeah, it's pretty much our dark colours going on here now. So we've got a few multi-placing segments, so we'll get a few of that. I've got to go Sainsbury's in a minute because I thought time's getting on, and I think this is our first session where we've actually had to do it in the dark, because I've got back late today, so I had to do a bit of overtime, and I don't recall doing this in the dark before, so you know, with the light on. But yeah, I had a Temu package arrive yesterday, but unfortunately I couldn't be bothered to go out and get it. Now, if that was diamond painting, I would be up there quicker than a fly, but because it's not, you know, diamond painting related, I can't remember if I said this, but I ordered this sticker, and I'm going to play a prank on my mum because she don't like mice, and it's a little sticker, but you put it on the skirting board and it's like a mouse opening the door. So I'm going to go, quick, there's a mouse down there. I can't wait. So I've ordered one for mine and then one for her, so I think it'll make nice decoration on the skirting board. So you know, like when you're shopping and you've got like just random things just pop up, like a sticker or a, you know, a dishcloth, and it's like, what's that got to do with diamond painting? But yeah, I can't wait. So I think what we'll do is, let's use this mark here as like the guideline for blocking, and then we can do the side of it. Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah. And then I was going through the planner today because obviously it's Saturday. Actually feels like a Friday still, but yeah, I've been going through the planner seeing what films are on, and they've started to put on Christmas films. Now, one of the films I saw was Miracle on 34th Street. That's a fantastic film, and I put that on record. I missed it by about 1 minute, so it just started at 4 o'clock, so I don't think it's gonna, I can't watch a film if it's been part recorded. Like, even if it's just 1 minute and I can't see the intro, I will have to like re-record it, because I feel like I'm missing the film. I haven't forgot the time I watched Rio Back to Fun. I watched the end before the start because obviously it missed the intro, so I was like, well, what's the start and what's the end? So yeah, so that'll be recorded, and then I can watch that in December. Because just keep, if you want to watch Christmas films, don't go paying rental fees with Prime. You know, make sure if you've got like a TV recording box like I have, I've got a box called YouView, and you can record programs on there. And just keep checking. The channels that I watch is Film 4, Channel 5, ITV3, BBC One and ITV2. Definitely but ITV2, because every weekend they have films on. So and it goes in like a 2-week cycle, so whatever's on this week will be on next week, and then after next week they change it. So every 2 weeks you'll have different films. But I was so happy that that was on, because it means that come Christmas, when they slap on all the rental fees, because they will do it, I won't have to pay for it, because it would have already recorded. So, and what I can do is, my TV box, if it's too full, it will automatically delete programs. So to stop that from automatically deleting, I can press the yellow button and it will lock it. So then the system will realise that that's a locked program, so it can't be deleted. Because I'm on 14% out of 90, out of 100, so it's still okay for room at the moment. But if I don't start watching programs that I've recorded, I'm gonna have no room left. And I'm trying to get all the Christmas films come up. Home Alone was on last week, so that's a real classic, that one. I'm not very keen on, oh no, yeah, that was that number 2, weren't it? We're low on it. Oh no, I remember that now. But don't panic, because we're not at that point yet. But yeah, I'm not very keen on Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. I don't really understand, like, I think oh my god, I think film 1 is, you know, the best. It's a nice family movie, you know. So yeah, I really hope Jack Frost will be available as well. I quite like the Christmas Bunny program. Do you know, it's funny because when September was here, I wanted October here, like, because of Halloween, and now I kind of want, like, December here. Seeing, like, all the Christmas food in the shops and all the Christmas films coming on it, you just feel like you want to be in December now. So I think I'll leave that one there so that I know what drill we need to get from. And you're never going to guess what, guys. Look what I found yesterday. The whole pack, not the Central Express, sorry. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? I don't know. It's lasted. Okay, I'll show you another time if I remember. But I found the whole bag of bag 1 for the other frog. So it means I can do that now. So yeah. I was actually filming a Christmas painting last night at 10 o'clock. Sorry, not 10 o'clock. I think it was like 7 in the evening. Normally when it gets to 7, I stop filming for the evening. But unfortunately, I was hardly got nothing done yesterday. So I wanted to do a little bit extra. Is that all the day? Yep. Yep. Now, the giveaway, I have changed the calendar over now so I can see what is what. So the giveaway for November is still being designed. I'm using an app called Canva and CapCut. So I'm still trying to program that at the moment because I'm not really used to Canva, but on Just Play it keeps advertising like all these different apps, and it came up and I thought, oh yeah, I'll try that. So I'm thinking about, I'll launch it probably on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, or perhaps the 15th, or maybe Friday the 14th, I'm not sure yet. Now I thought this brown would be quite dark, but it's actually blending in quite nicely. I quite like this. That's come up really well. Wow. Now Angela was saying that she's got her fog to do, so yeah, I can't wait to see Angela do that. That's D, and what was that? D over here. Oh look, we've got cack. What a word, cack. I've just cacked. You know the saying in old fashioned where they say, like, rather than you shit yourself, they go, oh, I've cacked myself. Oh dear. Things you find in these paintings. I found dad, son, and now cack. I love that word, cack. This is not even C, so I'm gonna have to take this off. This is, see what I mean? Like, you just get into a multiplace session, then they keep changing the letters because we've got C, 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 D, D, C, C, D, 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 C, and then A. So, this is where it catches you out because you're going like, and then I don't know how you just realise that you put it down wrong. So, right, let's try and get a bit more multiplacing done now. Now, I don't know if I said at the start, but there might be a short delay because the painting that is taking over this hasn't been ordered yet, and I've got to get it from Temu. So I'm going to get that ordered tonight, but obviously we do have to allow that week for it to get here. Now I was thinking of using express delivery, which is £9, but when you look at it, it's not really an awful lot of difference. I think it's like 4 days instead of 5, so I don't really feel it's worth the £9.99 that you have to pay. So, or is it £9, something or other. But I'm gonna have a look again tonight to see if I can get it from the local warehouse, because if I can get it from the local warehouse, I can get that here in 2 days. So I've had a look on Amazon to see if the painting's available on there, because obviously I'm a Prime member, I can get next day delivery. Unfortunately, it's not available. So it does look like it's going to have to be a Temu situation. But I'm just trying to figure out what we can do for content if we... you know, if it's taken a while to get here. So what I might do is from tomorrow I might move this to every other day, just to allow for it to come through. What have I done with the C? So yeah, hello, what's that doing there? I was looking at Sharon's Three Birds painting, this one here. I've still got to finish this off, and I was looking at that today to do a bit of it, but unfortunately that's going to have to wait until we get some daylight. So, because I don't normally work Saturdays, but they asked me to do some overtime, which I was quite happy to do, you know, it's extra wages and stuff. So I only really get the 1 day off this week, which is Sunday, so it's kind of like, I kind of regret saying yes to it now. So especially when you've been like at work all week, but you know, as the saying goes, keep busy. Right, so now I'm gonna have a little bit of my coffee. God blimey, 17 minutes gone already, Jesus. It's gone quick, innit? Blimey. I today completed my first November completion. I'm super excited because it's like my first completion, and every month I try to like exceed the goal. So I think it was October, I think it was about 7, weren't it, that we did? So I've got to try and get that to 8 or triple it to about 10. And the trick is work on smaller projects and then you'll whiz by each one. We're going backwards on this, I just realised. Right, let's go back to the start here. Because, yeah, we've got the start to do. And I got a message, I've got to go at some point because it's time sensitive at the moment, and I've got to go to Morrison's in Witham. What's happened here? Hang on, why is there a... oh, that's the F in it, duh. Yeah, I've got to go to let me sort this out a minute, because we seem to be having surplus drills pop up here. So let me just sort this out. That's D. What's that one? That's D, maybe. Yep. And that one, where the hell's that come from? D. Yeah. Yeah, so for the third time, I've got to go to Morrison's because one of my parcels, I tried to change it over to the InPost here, but they've sent it to Morrison's in Witham. So I've got to go to that one because I only get 3 days to collect it, and I don't really want it going back to Vinted because I'll have to go all through the process of ordering it again. So what I think I've done is I've accidentally put in Witham instead of Braintree, so it sent it to there, but it doesn't matter, it gives me a train ride away. Just grab it. It would be very cool if I could get it and then get back on the train, because my train gets into Witham at 15 minutes past the hour, right? Now, Morrison's is literally like a 10-minute walk. Now, the train that goes to Braintree comes in at 35, so I've just been trying to think whether I can get to Morrison's, get it out the locker and zoom back up to the station to get that 35 service. If I don't, it means I've got to wait another hour. I kind of hate, like, you know, the trains here, because at one point they were supposed to be, like, reopening, because the train line in Braintree used to go up to Reign, but they closed it quite some time ago. And then there was talk about, oh, they might be reopening it and rebuilding the line, and that never really come to fruition. And so I kind of think maybe, should I go on the buses more? Because with the buses, they're not like every hour, they're more regular. So the service I would get on would be the 38, and it's a lovely route because it goes all through Silverend, all through, you know, the little villages and stuff. It's a really, really lovely route. Yeah, bees there in it, yeah. So, yeah, I kind of want to go there. Just try the buses, but I need to see, because in Colchester they do a ticket called a Rover. I don't know if they still do it, but when I used to go to college they used to do something called a Rover, and I think first buses have the same thing. It's like a little, well, back in the day it was a little scratch card thing, and then you would scratch off the date that you were travelling, and it's like an all-day sort of ticket thing. And I'm wondering if I can get like a weekly pass or something for it. It was nice back in college because back then you used to be able to get a grant, and it would cover your whole sort of bus ticket for the month. But it was always annoying when it, like, if it got faded with the ink, you wouldn't be able to get a new one until the next month. So if that like got damaged, you would have to pay like the standard fare. So yeah, and it's nice because with the 38, as you'll go into Braintree, you'll see the other 38 that's coming from Braintree to Whittam, and when they pass each other, you'll know you're sort of at the halfway point between Whittam and Braintree. So see, I've always wanted to go Silverend, but there's nothing really there because it's, well, I mean, they've got Co-op, but there's not really nothing else there apart from, I think there's St Bernardo's, and I don't really know what you would go there for really. So yeah, I've actually biked to Silverend before, and it's quite steep, and I was thinking, oh my god, what happens if I get like a thorn on there and I burst my tyre and I've got a wheel, because there's no pathing. Like, I would have to walk in the road with my bike. Going all the way back is lovely because it's all sort of downhill and stuff, but yeah, I wouldn't know what to do if I got stuck like that. But luckily I did get back without it bursting. So oh my god, that advert's on. There's an advert on TV and it keeps coming up and it goes, colour your streets, da 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 da, colour your streets. I think it's like advertising a cut. So it was coming on again. I think it's like advertising a catalogue, or maybe. Do 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 do. Right, so we're getting there, getting it done. We're getting it done. Da 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 da. He's da 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 da. I can't believe it's like 1 week gone nearly already of November. But this painting that I'm getting from Temu, it's probably going to be, because it's quite big. It's a whopping 60 times 60. I've never had a 60 times 60 before, and I kind of want to try that size, so I've decided we're going to go for that. But it'll probably be the last Chris Rye launch because it's going to be quite big. But yeah, I'm doing a new thing where I'm just trying to stick to one painting at a time through the month. And I've done that before and it's not really worked because we've got, even that's not got done, you know, but Hope they bring out some more of these lovely, you know, exotic animals, because, you know, a tree frog is quite a lovely animal, and I don't think I've ever seen a gecko. I'd like to do a gecko. What is the time? 5:25. I need some coffee. I'm getting to the point where I feel like I need to slow this painting down. Oh, lovely. Because I haven't ordered the Temu parcel yet, painting yet, because I want to see. I haven't had a chance to look on the local warehouse bit. So I'm going to have a nice walk after this and go and get me washing up liquid. Keep forgetting to order it. Because I can get it on Amazon with the game, but I thought, well, might as well go up the shop and get me points. I'm like literally 10 more points away from completing the challenge, where you get 300 bonus points. I don't think I'm going to make it in time, because it runs out on the 11th and I'm on the last level, and in a way it's kind of annoying, because like it's trying to make you like spend more money than you want, or like perhaps you don't need any shopping, and like they're just trying to get you to spend more. I mean, I don't mind doing it as long as I get like a good amount of points, because I cannot tell you, the other day, yeah, I done the first 3 levels and ended up with £7 and went in there and spent it, and just having £5 knocked off your shopping made a huge difference. Lovely. Colour your streets, colour your streets. I'm gonna have to get the advert, show the commercial for you. I love that. America calls it a commercial, where we call it a TV advert. Well, I call it that. I don't know if anyone else calls it a commercial, but it's mainly a TV advert. Oh, this is lovely. I love doing diamond painting. It's so relaxing and enjoyable. I love painting. I love diamond painting. I love painting all these lovely little paintings. La 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 la, oh papa, that's how it goes. And papa, everyone knows. La 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 la. Whenever papa, I don't know the lyric anymore. That comes from Oliver. Oliver, Oliver, la 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 la, Oliver. Oh my god, I think I've spoken about this before, but they have shown clips of Paddington the Musical, and the little bear is so cute, but apparently the head is animatronic, because the lady, Aria Shah, I think her name is, she came on, and then they showed the guy who plays him and voices him. So imagine like wearing a mask that's got like an animatronic head, and then you've got to keep up with the, obviously, the animatronic. It must get very hot. I mean, if they're on stage for like an hour or so, I mean, it must get very hot in that suit, because the minute you're under like the stage lights, it starts to get hot. And I'll never ever forget that tragic accident of Michael Jackson. He was on stage and something happened with one of the lights and it exploded, and it caused severe burns. Yeah, it just exploded on his head. I think it fell down and then obviously set alight. I don't know what happened exactly, but I'll never forget that. And obviously everyone sort of rushed over to him to help him, and if that was me, I would have sued the company, because that's like an injury claim. So, oh look, we've got another one now. So we've had CAC and CAD. Wow. Oh, no. That is right. Okay, that is right. Don't panic. It's right. No, that was wrong. Oh my god. A A, A. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to check them all now. Like A, yep, 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 and yep. So it was only the last one, but yeah, if I put one wrong drill down and then I feel like the whole row's wrong. Oh, we're getting into the other hand of the frog. Yeah, mum. Wow, this is lovely, isn't it? Wow, 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 whoa, 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 it's magic. You know, la, 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 la. I'm in a singing mood today. I'll tell you why, because earlier I was doing a bit of Christmas filming and I was playing music in it, and I'm in like a singing mood, people. Right, let's do a bit of A. I don't want to go out now, but I've got to, so. Yes. Okay. All this colour swapping is doing my head in. Does anyone else get fed up with keep like swapping and changing colours? Like when it's bad on confetti, I can't even bear to do the painting. Last few days I've been on my ASMR channel, just catching up with my ASMR artists. Just had like a couple of days break from watching diamond painting videos, but I'm on them soon, so that'll be tonight. What I'll do is I'll do like a chart, and I'll have like ASMR, diamond painting, and then I'll do like a tick. So when I've done 4 ticks, I move to the next channel, and then 4 ticks, go back to ASMR, and then 4 ticks means that I've watched 4 videos. So yeah, okay, so that's D and D, la 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 la. Where's the? Oh my god, I need to stop singing. I need to stop singing that bloody advert. Oh, where's that lovely vibrant orange gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, baby. I hope we get some of this, because this is gorgeous colour. Very nice. Right, that's that bit, and then we need an A. Do 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 do, la 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 la, da 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 da, bum bum, and then 7. Okay, so and then 8 as well. Oh my god, I saw an advert for the Jungle last night, and Ant and Dec are in obviously their Christmas pyjamas, and they're like, there's these presents in this room, and then they go in and see the presents, and then obviously it goes up. There's quite a few different adverts. You've got obviously the tarantula that comes along, and then it goes on. They've got someone with a stocking, and now they've got this one, so some nice adverts for them. But can you believe, oh my god, I cannot believe after this week we will not be hearing that bloody, oh, Mr. Vegas. Oh my god, for 7 weeks I've had to put up with that. 7 bloody weeks. Well, I don't know, it could be less than that. I can't calculate how long it's been on, but what I do now, it is so irritating that whenever I see that come on, I mute it, and then when I see it go off, I unmute it. There's no escaping that Mr. Vegas advert on Big Brother, but I really, really hope that they get rid of that advert for the new series, for the celebrity version, because I'll tell you something, it is so irritating. Right, and there's people on TikTok saying, oh, this is a brilliant advert. Like, it is not. It's bloody annoying. It's very irritating. Oh, Mr. Vegas. Ooh. Like, why do that? That's what he does. He goes, whoa, Mr. Vegas. Oh, like that. Why? You should watch it. Just put in Mr. Vegas advert on YouTube. It's, oh, it's like a sound that just will not disappear, you know? How anyone can say that is a good advert, I don't know, because I cannot believe like the last week. If anyone knows what the final date of Big Brother is, do let me know, because I haven't had a chance to check the advert yet. Check the advert, oh my god, check the planner yet. Because after the final day, no more Mr. Vegas. Because luckily I don't see it on the adverts on TV for any other channels, so hopefully that's it of that bloody Mr. Vegas. It's so funny because there's a lot of people on TikTok that are saying the same thing about this advert. Right, okay, I'm getting a little bit irritated. We keep doing brown and orange for the minute, so I'm going to do a little bit of a diversion here. I'm just going to bring some of this arm down, and we'll get some of that done, because if we can finish the green, we can then offload that colour. Well, no. What I'll do is with this other frog, I will do that off camera, perhaps while watching a weapon chat. And thanks to Linda, she said that Maria Curry was a lady that won a Nobel Prize twice, apparently. So now today it was, I think today's one is something to do with the first, so it said something to do with an x-ray or something, the first x-ray discovered. And oh my god, did anyone hear the news? Apparently they found Roman skeletons underneath a car park. Like, so apparently they're being like excavated, but Roman skeletons in a car park. So yeah. Right, so is that all the 5? Yes! Fantastic. Right, so now we've done a bit of that, I want to bring this green down. But before I do that, I'm going to finish off that lovely little 3 up the top here. Get that offloaded. In the summertime when the weather gets hot, la 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 la. So we've got that left, which, you know, it will help a bit, but not a lot. Let's go with the flow, and yeah, get some of that done now. So, oh my god, you know that lady that does everybody's cooking something and I'm good at cooking crumble? Well, she's done another one on TikTok. There's something to do with a trifle. So yeah, there's a new one out now. It's such a catchy song. I love it. I absolutely love that. Oh. So you see what they've done, as I said, they've done the brown and then they're bringing this back in. I think this part is a shadow effect, especially this brown here. That's going to be like a shadow effect. So, yeah. And I'm good at cooking crumble. In fact, I've got one in the oven. Would you like some? Right, number 5. Do number 5. We've got 2 number 5s just cropped up here, so yep. Right, that's that. Oh, looky. Okay, we can't do too much more colour because we'll have no other brighter colours left to do. So, and it can get quite boring working on a lot of the same colour, like especially colour block, it gets boring doing the same colour. So, as much as I like to do the hands, I'm going to save it. That bit a bit. Oh, we got our word back. Look, guys, cack. I can't go over that word. Cack. Oh my god. Right, I hope we got enough C's because we are quite sparse on them at the moment. So I need a bit of coffee actually. Coffee, 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 coffee. Someone's letting off fireworks outside. Must have a few left over. But I didn't realise TikTok, there was a video of Colchester in Castle Park. They were doing like a fireworks event, like a show and stuff. Like, if I'd known about that, I would have gone to that. Uh-oh, sneeze time. Oh my god, whatever you do, cover your nose when you sneeze, because I've done that before. I've not sneezed and it's gone and all the drills have gone everywhere. And there was this time where I had the phone in the tripod and I accidentally moved it, and unfortunately the tray was under there like that, and the phone's gone bam, and it's all the vibration of it hitting the tray made the drills pop out. Yeah, so whatever you do, if you're diamond painting, make sure that, as you know, a sneeze is quite powerful, so make sure that you don't you know, sneeze on it or what have you. So I don't really want to do Honey I Shrunk the Kids and go picking up drills going with a magnifying glass on the grass. I've never actually had any drills fall in the grass, but could you imagine that? Like, you'd have to go down there and just go, right, where's my drill? Right. Oh, let's do that 7. A little bit more of 7 there while we've got it. Okay, lovely. Right, that's 7 done. So now I want to get my number 8. Number 8, go close the gate. La 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 la. Do, 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 do. That song comes from Beethoven, the, you know, the little dog film. And Linda, talking of dog films, did you watch Spooky Buddies in the end? Because I'm still waiting for your feedback on that to see whether you liked it or if you didn't, what you thought about it. It's a brilliant film. The best bit is at the end where they go la 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 la. Or yeah, it's some the Monster Mash. Da, 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 da. Right, okie dokie, karaoke. So let's do a bit of D, get some of this up here sorted out. I really can't be bothered to go Sainsbury's, but I need that bloody washing up liquid. Oh, I need a bit more coffee. Why does coffee make you so thirsty? Oh, lovely. I think we'll do a bit of multi-placing here. Why is this not working? La 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 la. Do you know, I've had no sales in 2 weeks, which I think people have got fed up with shopping now. Be nice to get at least another sale. It's really busy for September, but it's died down now. So to get a sale, like if you've not had a sale in a while, it's just a careful balance. Just keep, like, reduce it to try and clear it, but don't reduce it too much that you're not going to be out of profit. So the ultimate game is to gain profit. So yeah. Oh, what is going on with these drills? I can see a lot of them like got this quite dusty shit on them. I don't really like multi-placing because half the time you pick them up and then one's not in the chute, and then you might only pick up 2, and Yeah. There's a lot of charity appeals keep coming on the TV as well, saying like, can you make a donation and stuff. Well, we're slowly but surely getting there. I've had enough of painting today. I've done 2 sessions so far and I'm kind of pooped now. I don't really know if I want to do another session later, because what I'll do tonight is, now the eviction has happened, I can go back to you know, the episodes I've missed, and then I can catch up on the one tonight at another time. Because if it goes on too long, I'm like, oh, I won't bother with the ones I've missed now, you know. So I really need to sit down and start getting some programs watched. Like the last 2 days, I've not had no chance to sort of like sit down with a nice cup of tea and watch some of the films, but just too busy. But I've got 2 weeks off in December, so I'm looking forward to that. And then that uses up my annual leave for the rest of the year, and then it will get recalculated and we get another batch of like annual leave in the new year. I'll definitely take some time off in New Year though. Oh, 47, okay. Thought we went over the hour then. So I imagine that this is the other bit of the leg, you know, where over here it's like he's sitting band there. I think that's the other part of the foot, because you've got that blue bit there and then the foot there. So yeah. So looking at this, I reckon another, I think 2 sessions now, because it's not going to take too much longer. Yeah, there we go. Right, have we got number 4, this beautiful green, because we've got to do a bit there now, so we'll get number 4. Oh, what's all this? Hang on. Oh, it is supposed to be there. It's just off-putting when you've done like all this black and then they put like a few specks in. It makes you think like you've done it wrong. We've got 4 there. So that can go 2. We need to locate. Oh, the E's done. Fabulous. We'll take that out. What other colours can we take off? F, we're still good. So it's mainly our dark colours, isn't it, really? So, yeah, okey-doke. Right, so let's do a bit more of number 7. Don't want to do too much colour, because as I say, it's getting to the boring bit where it's like all the same colours, like the dark colours. I don't know why, but I just generally don't like working on blacks, browns, dark blues. I like very vibrant colours, you know, like this one. I've actually got a painting which I bought like so many long ago, and when I very first started diamond painting in 2022, and it's of this Labrador that's all, it's a black Labrador and the background's black, and then the dog's holding a rose, and it's just seeing all that colour block is just, I know that I'm going to get bored with it. There's paintings that every day I'll keep doing the same one, and then there's paintings where I'll like do a bit and then shelve it for like a couple of weeks because it's just getting boring doing the same colours. Right, that shouldn't be there, that shouldn't be there. So yeah, we can offload this 7 in a minute. Just get that done. How we're doing for time? 51 minutes. Okie dokie. So we're doing well. I got a offer come through on the app the other day, something to do with InPost, and it said that I can have a free parcel on them. So in other words, I can send a parcel without having to pay postage, and they've given me like a code that I can use to have free postage. So if you download the app and you can send with InPost, use that. Sharon, you should check that to see if you can get that as well, because you send me parcels with InPost. So if you need to send something off, perhaps to your friend or family, then see if you can use that as well. So it should just pop up. I can't remember what the code is at the top of my head, but it should just pop up, you know, on the system. So when you open the app, it should let you know. But then it could just be they've given it to me, I don't know. Most of the codes are like sent out to everyone, like, so yeah. See, I think this is what we need to do, is we need to get my nan doing this, because it would take, she's getting quite emotional because it's been a year since my, well, it will be in December, since my granddad passed away, and she's finding it quite difficult. So, you know, if we could get her on to doing this, it would really take her mind off it. But yeah. Right, that's done. So, got a couple more minutes. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to finish the orange off, because then we can just work on them bigger colours, just get the orange sorted out as much as we can for the last sort of few minutes or so, and yeah, do that really. I'm constantly checking the clock because I've got to be careful, because they shut at 8 and I need to get there before they shut, because I don't fancy, I can go to another, like there's a co-op up the top of the hill, they have open till 10, but Sainsbury's shut at 8, but it's nice on a Thursday because Sainsbury's are open till 9 on a Thursday, but I just need to get there before they shut, because I don't really want to go up that massive hill. It takes all the energy out of me. Like, I come back like really worn out and out of breath. I can't walk up hills very well. It's alright going down, but could you imagine like pedaling going up a hill? I've done that before on a push bike and it's not very nice. So yeah. So what's everyone working on? What are your themes that you're doing? What are your, I don't know if there's any chuck-alongs happening at the moment with Chuck Pinson. There were a few, but I don't do events. Events are really not my thing. I don't see the point in them. So I don't really take part in events. Linda's doing the Gobble Gobble, although she's not doing one this year apparently. So I'm gonna say that I'm not taking part because I've still not ordered it, so it's a bit pointless. So yeah. Right, it's just, oh, look at that, you crafty little git. Look, they've put 2.7 there. Oh, for God's sake. Why is it every time you pack the colour away to crop up? Well, I think we've done a bloody big section today. Done quite a lot. Yeah, so let me just bring out the other two yellows and then we'll call that a session. And it's just working on this browns and blacks by the looks of it. So we've done all right, the main colour now. So this is quite good to see. As you can see, this is how it's now looking. So we've mainly done all the colour now. It's just a case of doing this. I'd probably say we get that done in an hour. It's not, you know, because we can multi-place in sections there, but then we just need to find the rest of that. We're very short on that colour for some reason. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, we're nearly done on Eli the Frog. I reckon it'll be one more session tomorrow. And then, as I say, I've got no unboxings at the moment. Your earliest unboxing may be Tuesday. So Monday, there may not be a video at this stage. Or what I might do is slow this down a bit to we could do a 30-minute and a 30-minute there just to slow it down a bit until we can get them unboxings in. Or I may just do the hour and just do no video on Monday. I'm not sure yet, but thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and if you haven't done so already, ring that bell, tap it, and you'll be alerted as when the video pops up. And subscribe, it's totally free of charge. Your next stage, stage number 5 of Eli, is coming up tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful evening. Bye bye for now.